obviously, you guys forced a few turnovers against Georgia, a team obviously that hadn't turned the ball over.
Right.
How hyped were you guys about that? And I know obviously the game they kind of came back into in the second half, but just the turnovers.
Yeah, we was really excited about the turnovers. That's something we emphasize every week, and it was an emphasis them just not having a turnover all year, and us to go out there and make the plays that we made on the ball and get the ball back to our offense was big. But we definitely left a lot of them out there. I think that's one thing that we still disappointed about in ourselves, just not executing when we got our hands on the ball. But and like the second half, not executing and not finishing the game. So that's something that we definitely took away from the game, and something we're definitely emphasizing this week.
Coach Wanda kind of emphasized, when the offense commits turnover themselves, he wants your unit to kind of go take the ball back or do something really positive.
Right.
You guys get the safety right off of there after they throw an interception. How to feel to accomplish kind of that and do that after that play, and just how juiced up for you to have that blitz work out so well.
Right. It's always big. I think us just being competitors is kind of a our defense versus their defense type of thing. So if they get a takeaway, you want to get two. You feel what I'm saying? So I just think it's that that level of competitive spirit that's around our whole team and around our defense. But when you go out there and you practice something, you execute it, it definitely feels good to go out there and execute it in the game.
You heard the word trap already this week.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We know coming off a big win against Georgia like that is some teams kind of can relax and be satisfied with that, but we're not satisfied with anything. We're excited for this week. It's next week and next opportunity and money on the floor.
This is going to be a much different environment than it was last week. 100,000, now it's going to be 28,000. You played here, COVID year, when there's really small crowds. How do you kind of get going when there's a very small crowd, not as much energy there?
I think that just comes from everyday preparation. Coming out here at practice, we don't have any crowd or anything like that, so I just think we got to bring our own juice, and we just got to go out there and be excited and be happy to play the game. Don't let any external factors affect us, and go out there and play to the Bama standard.
For someone who's never seen you guys play, how would you define the swarm defense and kind of the mentality that it takes to be that swarm defense?
I would define the swarm defense as takers and tenacious, violent unit. That's one thing we pride ourselves on, is swarming to the ball and knocking the ball off people. And when we don't do that, we're upset with ourselves, because we know what standard we hold ourselves to, and the standard that's set here at Alabama and for defense, and we're trying to be the best defense that come through here.
What about this defense is different than the one you participated in previously?
I would just say it's a lot more vision coverage.
Yeah.
It gives us more opportunities to make plays on the ball and kind of move around freely and play football and make plays as such.
One of your teammates, Damani Jackson, gets himself a pick. I mean, he's been kind of described as like a little bit of a quiet leader, but how do you feel to see your teammate, one, get that takeaway, and two, how's he just kind of been helpful for the secondary, kind of pushing the guys, being the leader and all that stuff?
Yeah, Damani's been a very consistent player since he's got here. Coming into work each and every day. I think the secondary, really our whole team defense, we really do a good job of holding everybody to the standard. And I think that's one thing that's been important, and just no matter how good you're doing and how bad you're doing, we always want to live up to the standard. And to see him get his first interception here at Bama was definitely a good feeling.
You guys got ranked number 1 this week. What's it like now? The mindset. How do you keep everybody on edge, being the hunted as opposed to being the hunter?
Yeah, we're not really whole motto for this team is not being satisfied until we get what we want. And so at the end of the year, that's what we want, the trophy at the end. So it don't matter what games we win on our way through the journey. It's just another stepping stone into reaching the ultimate goal, and that's to win a national championship.
How do you keep the young guys? I mean, you got a lot of young guys in your secondary. How do you keep the young guys from maybe falling into some of that poison?
Just keeping everybody locked in and telling people we're not satisfied. Like, we haven't done anything special this year that we didn't see ourselves already doing. And I just think we just got to come in and continue to build 1% better each day, 1% better each week, and continue to grow, and know that there's more to grow from.
When did the Georgia passing game attack the secondary? What's your message to your guys after that second half?
We just got to go out there and execute. Go out there and make plays on the ball. Go out there and play confident and play physical downfield with receivers.
So as a DB, I'm curious, that Ryan Williams touchdown, what could have been done to stop that play? If you were on it?
Hold him. Nah, but it's crazy that he can go out there and make spectacular plays like that. You know, we always talk about you never know which play can be the most important play of the game, and for them to finally go up in the game and him to come out there and make a spectacular play right off the bat. Definitely says a lot about him and his preparation.
Was that shocking to you, or was it kind of just?
I'm not gonna lie. Some of the plays he made in the game, he made at 7-on-7, like the tip ball in the air. Like I didn't see him do that like 2 times in 7-on-7 in the summer. So it really wasn't nothing new. It was new to see in the game, though. It definitely was new to see in the game.
Can you learn that as a football player, or is it just something your brain has to know how to do? Tip it up to yourself and do some of that stuff.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think he was locked into the football, and when you prepare the way he prepares and the way he attacks the work, good things happen to you.
Malachi, how does it feel knowing that you're going to get Alabama was already going to get everybody's best shot being Alabama, the standard that Alabama holds, but going on the road now, being the #1 team, how does it feel like knowing that y'all everybody's Super Bowl best? Everybody trying to knock y'all off. Everybody want to say they beat them. How does that feel just to have that target on y'all back? Y'all already had it, but it's official now for #1 on them. So.
Yeah, we always thought we was a good standard of college football anyway, and we was always gonna get everybody's best shot, and so that really, it doesn't really affect us in any way about how we go about our business. We come in each day knowing that we the best, and we gotta work like it, because on Saturday, whoever we play that week is it's gonna be a Super Bowl, a national championship, however you want to call it, and we gotta be on top of our game every week.
As somebody who's played a lot of football and has won a national championship, how are you kind of emphasizing some of these younger guys to not be complacent?
Yeah, I just think, I don't know, after the game, like, I'm glad we won and all, but as a defense, as a team, we was kind of just upset about not finishing, and there's always work to do. We can't be complacent, because complacency will get you beat, and that's not what we're trying to do here. So I just think that's something we continue to harp on, continue to be hard on each other, and hold everybody to the standard.
KALEN DEBOER said yesterday he needed this to be the best Tuesday practice you've ever had. How did it go in terms of
it was a great Tuesday practice. I think it was one of the best Tuesday practices. In terms of everybody moving with urgency, even starting in flex and coming out, like we finished 5 minutes earlier today than we've ever did on a Tuesday. So I just think that speaks for the urgency we was moving with today, and yeah, we're looking for stack tomorrow.
What do you see in the Alabama quarterback Diego Pavia?
He's a wild card. He's a player that's not scared of anything. He has nothing to lose, and those players are dangerous. He's a playmaker for the team. The balls are always in his hands, and definitely had to be aware of him.
Have you gone back and watched Mexico State though?
No, I just watched the Vandy film. I mean, the Missouri game last night.
Coach Womack doesn't seem to be real big on the dime. When the other teams, 4 wide, is it difficult to deal with that, just staying in nickel?
I just think it just comes down to our execution. We've been running the defense since the springtime, so I think our offense has given us every look an offense can give you in terms of 4 wide, empty, and things of that nature. And I just think it's come down to us executing the calls that he called.
How difficult is it to defend empty? Georgia seemed to have a lot of difficulty with that on Saturday as a defense. How difficult is it to defend empty?
It's definitely more difficult when you have a quarterback like Jalen Monroe who can take off and run when he's not accounted for. But it's just all about knowing where your matchups are and basically film study. That's really all I can tell you.
Thank you.
But appreciate it.